So I asked Google if there is an equivalent of German hot potato salad that uses sesame oil. And surprisingly, what came up was a Nepali dish. But unlike your traditional potato salads, this uses mealy or starchy potatoes, and it gives you kind of a rough mash. But because this only uses a small amount of oil from a tadka and some lime juice, it's supposed to come out really light and fluffy. And the surprise here is sesame seeds. Traditionally, the Nepalis use something called timur beej, which is really similar to Szechuan peppercorns, but I don't have any Szechuan peppercorns, so I found a workaround for that also. I've washed and scrubbed 500 grams of potatoes and put enough water in my pressure cooker for it to come to pressure. Cook under pressure for 10 to 12 minutes. This potato dish has a sesame seed base. Dry roast 3 tablespoons of white sesame seeds on low heat until they change color. The sesame seeds have started to turn brown and pop and crackle. It's time to turn off the heat. The residual heat from the pan will finish the toasting. The sesame seeds are fully toasted, so we want to grind them into a powder. If you don't have a very small grinder jar with a flat blade like this, or a dry mortar and pestle, I have a workaround. Place the completely cooled sesame seeds in a Ziploc bag. Make sure all of the air is let out of this and fasten it tight. And roll it with your rolling pin. You can see we have a really coarse sesame powder. It is not a paste. We don't want tahini. As a substitute for Szechuan peppercorns or the timur beej, I've got 1/4 teaspoon of fennel seeds and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Roast this on low heat until the fennel seeds turn fragrant. The fennel seeds have turned lightly brown and fragrant. Turn off the heat and let this cool completely. The black pepper and fennel seeds have completely cooled, so it's time to grind them into a coarse powder. This coarse powder is what we're looking for. This recipe calls for a tadka, so I've got 1 inch of chopped ginger. It says to use 5 to 8 chopped chillies. I've reduced it to 3, and you put your ground spice powder in here as well. Use 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of a neutral flavored oil for your tadka. Heat it until the oil top just starts to shimmer. Pour your hot oil right over the top. We want this to cool slightly while we assemble the rest of our salad. I have the juice of 4 large Indian limes. It's about 1/4 cup. To this, we're adding 1 tablespoon of Bengali fermented mustard or Kasundi. You can use any stone ground mustard if you don't have Kasundi. While your potatoes are still hot, peel and cube them. It's time to assemble the salad. I have 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of thinly sliced red onion, the sesame powder, about a 1/2 cup of chopped cilantro, our lime and mustard mix. Make sure all the mustard goes in here. If you don't like stone ground mustard, you could always use mustard seeds and turmeric in your tempering, and our oil tempering. Give this a mix while everything is still hot. If things get smashed, that's okay. It's supposed to be a rough mashed salad that's hot. If this reminds you of German hot potato salad, it's the same principle, but the flavors are completely different. And for the finishing touch, we want to drizzle on about 1 teaspoon of toasted sesame oil. This is definitely not your average American potato salad. I really wish you guys could smell this. The aroma of the nutty sesame seeds is fantastic. Oh my gosh, my Nepali people in Foodland, you have been holding out on us. What the heck? This is so good. It's nut-free, dairy-free, egg-free, gluten-free. How many other frees are there? It's salty, it's sour, it's tangy, it's nutty, it's spicy. Oh my gosh, just make it. Seriously, just make this.